Hare Krishna. వినపడుతుంది. హరే కృష్ణ. కొంచెం పెంచాలి. హరే కృష్ణ. కొంచెం కొద్దిగా హరే కృష్ణ. ఓకే. హరే కృష్ణ. రైట్. Hare Krishna, I welcome all the devotees for today's Bhagavathi. Namo Krishna Padaya, Krishna Pestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Veda Sahitinamini. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Pestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Veda Sahitinamini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Everyone please tell loudly 2 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, please come this side. Prabhuji, aap log idhar. This, you only, please. Hare Krishna, please come this side. Please tell Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitude and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for giving us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharinath Gopinath. Please tell loudly, please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna. We are doing Bhagavathi. We are in Canto 1, Chapter 8. Today we are doing from 19, verse 19 onwards. I shall tell the sloka 3 times slowly. Please repeat with me loudly. Thereafter I shall do the narration. Maya Javani Kachanam Agnana Adokshajam Avyayam Na Lakshaye Moodha Drisha Nato Natyadaro Yata Maya Javani Kachanam Agnana Adokshajam Avyayam Na Lakshasye Moodha Drisha Nato Natyadaro Yata Maya Javani Kachanam Agnana Dokshajam Avyayam Na Lakshasye Moodha Drisha Nato Natyadaro Yata Maya Javani Kachanam Agnana Adokshajam Avyayam Na Lakshasye Moodha Drisha Nato Natyadaro Yata. The word-to-word meaning of this verse is Maya means deluding, Javanika curtain, Achanam covered by, Agnana ignorant, Adokshajam beyond the range of material conception, transcendental, Avyayam irreproachable, Na not, Lakshasye observed, Mooda Drisha by the foolish observer, Nataha artist, not the Raha dressed as a player, Ita as being beyond the range of limited sense perception. You are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. See this Suta Maharshi is narrating this explanation to Saunaka Munis in Naimisharanya, which is there presently between Ayodhya and Hastinapura, that is Delhi, it is there. So there the Suta Maharshi is explaining all those things. See, God is beyond the range of our sense of perception. Because in this place, we can't see beyond a certain distance. For example, myself, if I remove this one, I can't see your faces. Even if with the help of this, I can only see to that extent. So our sense perception is very limited. Because this is all a nature-given vision. For seeing the God, we need a divine vision. Divine vision. You understand English? Okay. So you are the eternal, irreproachable factor. So he can be seen only through the divine vision. That means the curtains what are covering our present this thing, it should be removed. Until this curtain is removed, we can't have the darshan of Bhagavan. So only after curtain is removed, we can see him. Similarly, our this nature-given eyes are covered by a type of curtains. That is, what is the curtain means? All the qualities, tamasa, rajasa and satvika gunas, what is there in nature, that is like a curtain. So those need to be removed. Once they are removed, we can see the God. You are the invisible to the foolish observer, one who does not believe in God. Again, just believing, we are all coming, even myself, we are coming here, so we think we are fully confident about God, but may not be. We are not fully confident about it. Until unless we are pure devotees, we can't see Him. So once all these foolish people, they cannot observe the God at all. Exactly as an actor dressed in as a player is not recognized. In the movies or in some dramas where it's going on, when those actors they are done with all makeup, so many makeups, we can't recognize them. We see them as some other individual. We see them as some individual. Only when everything is removed only we can see. So we cannot recognize them. Similarly, we can't see the God. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna affirms. This Bhagavad Gita is told directly by Krishna to Arjuna during the Kurukshetra war, even before the war commences. He himself tells. That is it. The reason why it is called as Bhagavad Gita is Bhagavad is Bhagavan. Gita means song. He has sung the song. He has sung the song to Arjuna to understand. So he affirms in that less intelligent persons mistake him to be an ordinary man like us. Many people, they were able to see Krishna in that time. Not only Kauravas, in the Gokula also, whether all the people in the Gokula, all his Gopi friends, covered boys, everybody, they are seeing Krishna, but they do not know he is the Supreme God. They think he is as good as them. As good as them, only thing he is having powers, some magical powers, he is able to kill so many cruel demons, as well also he could lift Govardhanagiri because of magical powers, I think. They never thought that he is a supreme God. So, and thus they deride him. The same is confirmed by here and by Queen Kunti. When Parikshit Maharaja was protected by Krishna after the war, when Ashwatthama tried to kill him in the womb of Uttara, at that time Kunti confirms about the powers of Krishna because she is the pure devotee. She is not only seeing him as a human form, in the human form at that time, but he recognized him as this thing, like though she is in that period, that time, she was auntie of Krishna. Krishna was very small compared to Kunti. But knowing that he is the Bhagwan, she prostrates before him. Prostrates and does the pranams to him. The less intelligent persons or those who rebel against the authority of the Lord, who are atheists and who does not have confident people, they go against the God's will. Such persons are known as Asuras. The Asuras cannot recognize the Lord's authority. This Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Kumbhakarna, Ravana, all these they are Asuras. They don't care for God. They say we are supreme. We are supreme, we are more strength, we have more strength, they say. The Asuras cannot recognize the Lord's authority. When the Lord himself appears amongst us as Rama, Narasimha, Varaha, or in his original form as Krishna, during the earlier incarnations, As a Varaha, just is taken the bear form. Wild bear form is taken, wild pig form, and again even Vamana, he was an ordinary human being, as a short this thing. He himself became Trivikrama within few minutes. He reached up to the Brahmaloka. His feet has reached. That means he is more higher than that. So this Rama also, he has taken only human form because Ravana can be killed only by a human being, not by anybody. Human being or monkeys. So they have taken the human forms. Whereas in Dwapara Yuga, Goloka, the Krishna who is in Goloka Vrindavana, he himself has taken as a Krishna form. What you find this Krishna form is the original form of Krishna in Goloka Vrindavana. Goloka Vrindavana is the 70% of the space. What the space you find is in what in one universe. You can't see in one universe. So the whatever these are crores of universes are there, all are in 25% of the space. Balance 75% is Goloka Vrindavana, where Krishna Paramatma is there along with Radharani. The Asuras cannot recognize the authority. When the Lord himself appears amongst us as Rama, Nrsimha, Varaha, or in his original form as Krishna, he performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. During Rama Avatara, Rama Setu was built. Again, as you people know, Rama Setu is not built by the bricks writing Rama Rama. Nothing is done by one. That Nala, who was the son of Vishwakarma, the Devata's architect, he stood there and he just advised the other lakhs of monkeys over there to bring big boulders and tree trunks. वृक्ष के शाखों को काट के लाए, बड़े बड़े वृक्षों का शाखों को काट के लाए, बड़े बड़े पर्वतों का पत्थरों के उठा के लाए और वहाँ जैसे डालते गए और वो 10 योजन विड्थ में ऐसा लाया और लंबाई में 100 योजन मीन्स 1500 किलोमीटर, विड्थ इज 150 किलोमीटर. उतना बड़ा राम सेतु बनाए. Now whatever the people say that Ram Setu is there, that is not a complete Ram Setu. I don't say it is not a Ram Setu, it might be, but maybe a part of it, or we can't see the entire thing because it is under the water. We may not be able to see. But it is 100 feet. And the whatever Sri Lanka is there, that is not the Lanka. Like Dwapara, at the end of Dwaraka, at the end of Dwapara Yuga, it has drowned in the sea. Similarly, Lanka also, the original Lanka, it's completely drowned in the sea. The present Sri Lanka is a different thing. It has come up in that place, later done by some people. So, he performed many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. कोई भी गोवर्धन गिरी को एक उंगली के ऊपर उठा नहीं सकते, तो वो भी 8 दिन उनके उंगलियों के ऊपर रोक लिए उसको. उसी तरह सभी लोगों को रक्षा करते हुए. Nobody can do. Like that he has killed many demons at the age of between 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years he killed many demons, and which nobody can do. He performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible, as we shall find in the 10th canto in the great literature. Bhagavatam is made of 12 cantos. We are just in the first canto in the beginning. This about the glories of Krishna during Dwapara Yuga on the earth. That is mentioned only, narrated only in the 10th canto. But it's a clear instruction by Vijay Bhagwan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada, that we need to go read the Bhagavatam right from the first canto, first verse. We should not jump into the 10th canto just to know about the pastimes of Krishna, because we cannot understand. Again, we might think he is a great magician. We will know that he is only Supreme God when we go right from the canto 1, first chapter, first verse. So, Lord Sri Krishna evided his humanly impossible activities even from the days of his lying on the lap of mother. When he was in the lap of mother also, when Yashoda Mata, she had a doubt, Balarama complained that he has eaten mud. So she asked him to open the mouth and show whether he's eaten the dirt. जब उन्होंने उनका मुंह खोल के बताते हैं, सारी जगत, all the universe she can find, sun, moon, all planets are there in his mouth. Like that he has exhibited. She fell unconscious. Yashoda Mata fell unconscious at that time, seeing that one. What is this happening? Who is this child? Why is showing all these things? How I can see these things? She fell unconscious. When she recovered, again she forgot about it. Forgot about it. Again he was like a child. ये उनके जैसे उनका बाल्यावस्था में एक अपना पुत्र को देखते उसी तरह पुत्र उनको आलिंगन कर लिए. ये क्या बेटा तुम कौन है, क्या ऐसा है, कुछ फिर उसको प्रश्न नहीं किए. प्रश्न करे तो भगवान ने बताता, नहीं बताए क्योंकि माँ ने नहीं प्रश्न किया. यू शुड टेल एनीबडी, खाली यशोदा माता नहीं, हम लोग भी यदि कोई अपने को कोई हित का समाचार या कुछ पूछे तो ही बताना है. whatever thing, until unless somebody asks, you should never tell. वहाँ यशोदा माता नहीं पूछा तो कृष्ण भगवान नहीं बताया. उसी तरह गोपियों के साथ सभी सहस्रों गोपियाँ, नॉट वन और टू, सहस्रों में मीन सम थाउजेंड्स ऑफ गोपीज आते, सभी लोग कृष्ण मेरे साथ आप नृत्य करना, मेरे साथ नृत्य करना. देन एवरीबडी, when everybody want Krishna to उनके साथ नृत्य करने के लिए, he has taken so many forms, so many Krishna बन गए. सभी लोगों के साथ उन लोग नाचे और वो लोग क्या समझे, कृष्ण भगवान मेरे से ही नृत्य करे. Nobody knows that he danced with everybody. कोई भी नहीं पूछे अब किस तरह डांस किए. और जब उन्होंने 16,108 पत्नियों को पाए, सभी लोगों के साथ थे. नारद ने प्रश्न किया, आप इतने पत्नियों को रख के आप कैसा जीवित है, जीवन कर रहे. तो कृष्ण भगवान ने बोला आप ही जाके देख लीजिए. समय में नारद ने गया, सभी के पहले रुक्मिणी से आरंभ किए, माँ कृष्ण भगवान, फिर नेक्स्ट सत्यभामा, फिर जाम्बवती, ऐसा पूरा 16,108 का सभी जगह उन्हें. ऐसे तो नारद महर्षि को मालूम है कि ये भगवान है, कुछ भी लीला कर सकते, लेकिन अपने को मालूम होने के लिए उस तरह उन्होंने सभी जगह जाके देख लिए, सभी जगह भगवान है. दैट मीन्स ही इज स्प्रेड ऑल ओवर, ही इज एवरीवेयर. अभी भी यहाँ है, वी कांट सी, सर्वव्यापी. उसीलिए उनको विष्णु कहते हैं. विष्णु का अर्थ है कि कृष्ण भगवान ही, सिंस ही इज स्प्रेड ऑल ओवर, उसको विष्णु कहते हैं. और नारायण कहने के भी अर्थ है, नारा बोले तो जीव है, जीव पदार्थ को नरा बोलते. नरा बोल तो नर, ह्यूमन, नॉट ह्यूमन बीइंग. नरा में सभी जीव लोग, सभी जीव लोगों को नर बोलते. आयन बोल तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन, वी आर डिपेंडिंग अपॉन कृष्णा, ही इज कॉल्ड एज नारायण. कृष्णा नारायण सभी एक ही है, अलग अलग नहीं होता. हम समझते अलग अलग है, सभी एक ही है. और he lifted the Govardhana hill. मैं तो पहले ही बता दें, अभी यहाँ आ रहे. when he sucked his breast of पूतना, पूतना तो जैसे माँ के पास दूध पी के स्तन से दूध, उसी तरह पूतना जब दूध देने के लिए प्रयास किए, माँ के जैसे उनको माँ समझ लेते, माँ समझ के उनके पास दूध पी लेते. दूध पी लेके दूध पीने से क्या होता, वो तो एक राक्षसी है, किंतु उनको कृष्ण भगवान ने उनको मन में एक माँ के रूप में देखा, इसलिए उसको मोक्ष देता है. वो राक्षस को मोक्ष मिल जाता, कृष्ण भगवान मोक्ष देता है. और he lifted Govardhana hill just as a boy picks up a frog umbrella. हम अपन छतरी पकड़ लेते हैं, उसी तरह भगवान ने एक छोटी सी उंगली पर he held the Govardhana Giri, that big held, for 8 days. और and stood for several days continually to give protection to the residents of Vrindavana. There are some of the superhuman activities of Lord described in the authoritative Vedic literatures like the Puranas, Itihasas, histories and Upanishads. He has delivered the wonderful instructions in the shape of Bhagavad Gita. ऐसे तो बहुत से विषय भागवत कथा में, महाभारत में और रामायण में बहुत से बताए हैं, किंतु वो पूरा नहीं होता. उसमें बहुत से थोड़ी थोड़ी बताए हैं और बहुत से बताना है. इसके लिए बहुत से 18 पुराण, 18 उपपुराण भी है, वो भी हम समझना चाहिए. वो ये केवल ये नहीं कि हम महाभारत का प्रसंग सुनेंगे, महाभारत पढ़ेंगे, रामायण सुनेंगे, रामायण पढ़ेंगे, ऐसा नहीं। सभी पुराणों को भी पढ़ने से क्या होता है, अपने को अधिक से अधिक समाचार मिलते रहते भगवान के लिए, क्योंकि ये सभी पूरा वेद में है, लेकिन वेद तो हम समझ नहीं सकते। इस कलयुग के समय में हम वेद का पाठ, उसमें एक अक्षर भी जिस तरह बोलना है नहीं बोल सकते, इस कलयुग में नहीं हो सकता। इसीलिए हमें पूरा इतिहास, दोनों इतिहास, महाभारत और रामायण दोनों इतिहास है जो पूर्व काल में हुए सो है, हुए सो घटना पूर्व काल में हुए सो है। इट्स नॉट ए मिथ। सभी लोग माया मिथ बोल के बोलते हैं, इट इज़ नथिंग दैट, नो मिथ, इट इज़ ए रियली हैपेंड हिस्ट्री। जैसे अपने को मुगल रूल का, अकबर का, बाबर का सब बताते थे, ये भी वो इतिहास नहीं होता, लेकिन ये तो एक बड़ा इतिहास है। महाभारत 60 लाख श्लोक है उसमें, एक नहीं दो नहीं, किंतु अपने पृथ्वी पर ऑन द अर्थ प्लैनेट वी हैव ओनली 1 लाख श्लोक है। और ऐसा ही इज एक्सेप्टेड, he has shown marvelous capacities as a hero, as a householder, as a teacher, as a announcer. उन्होंने एक आचार्य के रूप से भी बताए। He himself taught the weapons, how to use weapons to Abhimanyu, Upapandavas, everybody. When they were, Pandavas were in Vanvasa, Abhimanyu and Upapandavas were with Krishna. He only taught them how to fight. Within next another 2-3 months, they fought in the battle. After learning like that, and he is also renouncer. जो भी हम सभी वॉटर कर्म करते हैं, we expect something result out of it. यदि हम लोग 1 लाख रुपए कुछ व्यापार में लगा दिए, इन्वेस्टमेंट किए, हम समझते हैं कि इससे 1 लाख से एक 10 लाख होना, नहीं तो 1 करोड़ रुपए भी होना, बट इवन देन वी आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड। 1 करोड़ के बाद नहीं, ये फंसना था और एक 10 करोड़, वो कृष्ण भगवान को ऐसा नहीं, कोई ही हैज नो डिजायर, नो अटैचमेंट। सफलता उनके लिए कोई नहीं। अपन इसमें सब बंधन से लग गए, सभी बांध गए। Whereas Krishna is free, not only Krishna, all his incarnations are free from this prakriti ka nature, गुणों से। And as a householder, तो गृहस्थ के ऐसे हम इस समय क्या हो रहा, बहुत से विवाद हो रहा। किस तरह एक पति को, एक पत्नी को पाने के बाद क्या हो रहा, कुछ समय बीतने के बाद डाइवर्स करते, फिर दूसरा शादी कर लेते, फिर वो डाइवर्स, फिर तीसरा। लेकिन कृष्ण भगवान को उस तरह नहीं हुआ, किसी को डाइवर्स नहीं किया। पूरा 16,108 पत्नी है, सबके साथ जीवन बिताए और सबके साथ ही वॉज ए गृहस्थ। He was a good, very good householder. He followed all these things because यदि भगवान ने उसको अनुसरण नहीं किए, कोई भी प्रजा लोग कोई भी नहीं करेंगे। यथा राजा तथा प्रजा बोलते, जैसा राजा है उसी तरह प्रजा भी रहती। उसी कारण he has followed everything in a rightful way. As a householder he was a good, as a teacher he was very good, as also a renouncer he was very good. Not only to Abhimanyu and Pandavas, he instructed the Bhagavathi in the Kurukshetra war to Arjuna, only making him as a reason. But it is meant for us in the Kali Yuga now. In the Kali Yuga now it is required for us. For that reason he made Arjuna like that, and he taught him. Uddhava was given the Uddhava Gita was there. Bhagavad Gita was not once, it was told twice in the Kurukshetra war itself. When Ghatotkacha was killed, again Bhima, Arjuna, everybody they feel sick. अरे ये क्या ऐसा हो गया, मर गए, Ghatotkacha पुत्र मर गया, वो भी रोते रहते। उस समय में बताते, फिर भगवत इस जो हमें पढ़ते हैं उसमें 18 अध्याय है, किंतु जो बाद में बताए वो 36 चैप्टर, किंतु अपना जो महाभारत इस पृथ्वी पर उस पर नहीं है, वो 60 लाख का महाभारत जो दूसरे लोकों में है उसे पूरा वो दिया हुआ है। और he is accepted as supreme personality of Godhead by such authority personalities as Vyasadeva, Devala, Ashita, Narada, Madhava, Shankara, Ramanuja, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Bhaktivedanta Saraswati and all other artists. सभी लोग ये कृष्ण भगवान हैं, ही इज द ओनली परमात्मा बोल के सभी लोग मानते हैं और अपने को वही बोधन करते भी है, वही बोधन करते, वो भी अनुसरण के अपने को वही बोधन करते हैं। और यह नारदा भी भगवान का ही एक अंश है, व्यास भगवान भी कृष्ण भगवान के अंश है, और चैतन्य महाप्रभु भी, क्योंकि द्वापर युग में जिस समय उन्होंने भगवान के रूप में ही प्रत्यक्ष हो गया था, सभी लोग उनको एक दे थॉट दैट इज ए मैजिक बॉय व्हिच वाज डूइंग ऑल दिस थिंग, लीला बताए थे, वो सब देखकर वो एक मैजिक बॉय समझे। साधारण लोग, थोड़े लोग भक्त लोग थे, कुंती, विदुरा, अक्रूरा, उद्धवा, सब लोग जानते थे, भीष्म पिता भी जानते थे कि वो भगवान है, द्रोणाचार्य भी जानते थे, लेकिन बहुत से साधारण लोग उसको एक साधारण खुशी समझे। उसी तरह भगवान ने, अरे मैं अभी इस युग में ही सभी कोई मेरे को भगवान बोल के नहीं मान रहे, अभी आगे आने वाला कलयुग है, कलयुग में तो मैं भगवान हो बोल के कोई बताए तो कोई भी विश्वास नहीं करेंगी, इसीलिए मैं एक भक्त रूप में जन्म लेता हूँ बोल के चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में जन्म ले लिए। और अपने को महामंत्र, अरे बहुत से महामंत्र है, बहुत से महामंत्र और वो बहुत शक्तिशाली है, लेकिन वो सब महामंत्रों को बहुत से नियम है पालन करने के लिए, उसको जप करने के लिए, पालन करने के लिए बहुत से नियम है। इसीलिए इस कलयुग में हमसे वो नियमों का पालन भी नहीं कर सकते। हमने अपने को चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र को अनुग्रह किए, इसके लिए कोई नियम नहीं है, और हम उसे 24 आवर्स 24 घंटे अपन जीवन काल, जिस समय तक आप जीवित रहते उस समय तक उसका जप करना ही कर सकते नहीं, करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमने को मोक्ष पाने का अंतिम इच्छा है। आप यू कैन हैव मेनी थाउजेंड्स ऑफ डिजायर्स, वो सफल हो सकता, निष्फल हो सकता, अलग बात है, वो भगवान के ऊपर छोड़ देना, दैट इज रियलाइजेशन। आपको इच्छा हो सकती, इच्छा रहने से कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं, वो इच्छा का सफलता असफलता भगवान के अनुग्रह पर भी छोड़ देना, छोड़ने से वो निश्चय होता। एंड यू रिमेंबर गॉड सो दैट ही विल गिव यू वॉट एवर योर नीड्स आर देयर इन दिस लाइफ, इन द ह्यूमन लाइफ, वॉट एवर यू वांट, ए गुड हस्बैंड और वाइफ, गुड चिल्ड्रन, बिग पैलेशियल बिल्डिंग, लॉट ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज, एवरीथिंग ही विल गिव यू। अच्छा कॉस्टली वाहन चाहिए, सभी देंगे, सभी देकर अंतिम में when you, at the time when you leave this body, he will also give you moksha, you will be qualified for that. This he himself declared as much as many places of the authentic literature, and yet there is a class of men with the demonic who are always reluctant to accept Lord as Supreme Lord. There is a Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Kumbhakarna, Kams, दंतवक्रा, रावण, कुंभकर्ण, सभी लोग नास्तिक लोग। ऐसे तो इस समय तो बहुत से लोग वो रूप नहीं है, लेकिन 90% के ऊपर एवरीबडी आर दैट क्वालिटी ओनली, दे आर एथिस्ट ओनली फ्यू पीपल, जो भी भक्त है फ्यू पीपल, दैट वन, ट्रू डिवोटीज ओनली फ्यू, true devotees only very few who will be qualified for the liberation. And since another difficulty is that those who depend more on their imperfect senses cannot realize him as the Supreme Lord. Such persons are the modern scientists, जो विज्ञान शास्त्र साइंटिस्ट आ रहे, वो सभी लोग नहीं मानते, भगवान को नहीं मानते। Again doctors they accept God is there. When the patient comes to the doctor, he treats them in all ways and thinking that he is doing everything. But once when he is in a serious condition, he will tell the relatives and friends, see, I have done my best. Now the rest is left to the God, they say. Whereas scientists, they don't agree. At least doctors, they tell that extent. Whatever I have to do, I have done all my efforts. Now his life is dependent upon the God. They tell that. So one must admit, we can observe things that certainly material conditions only, which are also beyond our control. Nothing is under our control. Even this time is not our control. We can stop the needle of the watch, but not the time. Time you cannot stop. Time will be going on. That needle will be stopping there only. If you remove the batteries, that is sufficient. You need not even touch the needle. Remove the batteries, that will stop there only. But time will be moving. So nothing is in our control. All our senses are imperfect. We might be having lot of qualifications. We may be having some dozens of PhD degrees. We might be senior consultants in the medical field or engineering field. But they are all not a perfect senses at all. Perfect sense is only when you know and understand complete itihasas, puranas, all those things. When you understand them only, you are perfect. You should know the God. Without knowing the God, you are not at all perfect. And for less intelligent men, there must be such things as temples, mosques or churches, so that they may begin to recognize the authority of the Lord. That means we are also, because we are coming, if we are really intelligent, we won't come over here. In the home itself, we will see the God. At home itself is the God. Because we want to see the God, we are trying to understand Him, we are coming into the temples. We are coming to temples, we are trying to participate in so many programs and trying to understand Him. If we are really understood Him, we may not come here. But of course, we need to come here because we need the association of devotees. I am preaching, and preaching means not I am very much intelligent, because I also want association. You are all devotees. One way or other, you are all devotees of God. So, if I associate with you people, even my knowledge will improve. If you have a crore of rupees, every day if you go on distributing it, one day it becomes zero. But this knowledge, it does not happen. This knowledge, when I am preaching like this every day, what happens is, it will be improving. It improves my knowledge, it improves my memory power. So I will not be spending anything. Not in fraction it will be let it happens. For less intelligent men, this is the beginning of spiritual life. For all of us, it's the beginning of spiritual life. And only foolish men decry the establishment of such places of worship which are required to raise the standard of spiritual attributes to the mass of people. Atheists say they say they are worshipping a vigraha form which does not have anything, worshipping a stone, they say like that. But again, same, see, when you go to a Christian community or Muslim community, they also tell the same thing. But what they are doing, we never question them, because we all have kindness, sympathy, daya, all those things we are having. That's the reason we don't question them. Otherwise, what Muslims are doing, he is also going into the mosque, he is also praying before a wall over there, he is also doing. Again in Makkah, behind the wall, what is there? Shivalinga is there. Shivalinga is there. They are worshipping it. But they say we are worshipping a stone and other things. Even Christians say like that. But when you go to church, what they are doing? Here also Jesus Christ photo is there, that Mary Mata, this thing is there, everything is there. But when they say, we don't counteract at all. That is wrong we are doing. We are doing the wrong thing. Even we should tell them, what they are doing, we are also doing, same thing. But this is a place of worship is there to cultivate the spiritual, to progress in the spiritual, this thing. So, for these less intelligent persons, going down before the authority of the Lord, as generally done in temples, mosques or churches, is as beneficial as it is for the advanced devotees to meditate upon active service. So, for us, with this verse we'll stop, because if I go to the next verse, it will take another 1 hour for today. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the Harikrishna Mahamantra, and he has advised us to chant 64 times on Japamala containing 108 manis, beads. So 108 to 64, but because we have to rush to the colleges or to our workplaces, we don't have that much time. We can't do 64 rounds. At least at home or wherever it is clean place, or when you come to temple, you do 1 or 2 rounds. It takes hardly 7 minutes for 1 round. In the initial stage, it might take 10 to 15 minutes, but once it is practiced, it's only 7 minutes. So at least you do as many rounds as possible, so that and also perform your duties, action. Whether you are a student, study well, Whether you are going to your workplace, work well, do everything. But only thing is, do as a service to the God. You just say, oh Krishna, I am doing this service as a service at your lotus feet. That's all. As a doctor or an engineer, a lawyer, whatever it is, whatever service you are doing, it is for him. And you also tell him that, oh Krishna, I am doing my duty. Whether you bless to be successful or unsuccessful, I leave it to you. And after coming back in the evening, again report it to him. Just like after finishing our work, we report it to our boss at our workplace. Similarly, coming home, he is our main boss, chief boss. We should tell, oh Krishna, today I have executed my karma. I am happy with my karma. That's all. Even if you are unsuccessful, you accept. You are happy. Then God knows He will give you good results. Not only in this Ihaloka, in this on the earth. Ihaloka means this on the earth. Whatever desires you have, all the desires will be fulfilled by Krishna. As well as if you remember Him at the end when you leave this body, you will be qualified to get a moksha, salvation. Salvation, what is salvation? Anybody of you know, because you are all new, first time I think. What is salvation or liberation? Moksha. In English I have given two words. In Hindi also I have given one word. What is that? What is the, maybe you are old devotee, you might be knowing. Others, please, anyone tell. You do not know. We have taken lakhs and lakhs of births earlier, not as human beings. Not as human beings. Maybe sugar ke se, kutte ke se, billi ke se, chimte ke se, we have machar, makki, you do not know what. Lakhs of lives, not 1, 2, lakhs of lives. And we do not remember all those lives. And God, out of kindness and sympathy, has given us a human body with intelligence. No other living being is having this intelligence. Only we have. That one, we need to put it in a right form. What is the right form is, be honest. In simple thing I am telling. Again, Dharma, if you ask me, it takes 45 days. Last 45 days in Mahabharata classes, I told about the Dharma in detail. Now, in simple way I tell, Dharma means you be honest, ahimsa, don't injure anyone, not only human beings, any living being. And you help everybody, love everybody. Like that, all these good qualities you have, you follow them. And remember God all time. Whatever work you are doing, remember Him and do your work. It's not that you have to renunciate, take to sannyasa, kasha vastra, come and sit in the temple. I am not saying that one. You do all your work. Oh Krishna, I am doing this service for your purpose. He has created everything. But for us to advance, this still creation is going on. In this creation, you are supporting Krishna. I am doing this service unto your lotus feet. Say and do it. He will give you this thing and moksha, salvation, that you know to understand. January to December, January comes. Like that, life after life. After this human life, we do not know how many sins we have committed or how many good deeds we have done. Based on that, if you have done good deeds, you go to higher planets. If you have done bad deeds, either you take in the form of Pashupakshi Yoni mein janam lete fir wapas, ya you go to Patala, hell also to suffer the punishment. To avoid all these things, we want moksha, salvation. Moksha, salvation, we will not get another birth. We will go to any of the Vaikunthas in all the universes or Goloka Vrindavan, the main place where Krishna is there with Radharani, and we will be at His service. We will never get back to this life. That is moksha. Paper mein aap dekhte hai, you see, as soon as somebody dies, they put it in the obituary column, they put Swargas ho gaye. Swarga kya hai? Going to Chandraloka or Indraloka is also Swarga. That is heaven. That is not heaven, Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means going to Vaikuntha is only salvation. If you go to other lokas, you come back. So now we shall chant. Now we don't have time. We shall chant only 10 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But I advise you, please do as many times as possible while you are free. It is not that you have to do only early morning after bath. 24 hours lifetime you can do any time. So for your practice, you try to do at least for 15 days or a month now and see how much peace you get in your mind. Once your mind is peaceful, whatever activities you do, that will be successful. Also, it becomes a good reason to get salvation. So please chant Hare Krishna mantra loudly 10 times. And then we shall disperse for now. If it is possible, please try to participate in the evening's Mahabharata in Hindi. Tomorrow we have Ramayana. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra loudly please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. स्वस्ति प्रभवन्त्या न्यायेन मार्गेण महिमैषाः गोवस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिया बुद्ध्यात्मते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् परस्मै नारायणाति सर्पयामि श्रीमन्नारायण सर्पं सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु मंगलम नित्यस्य मंगलम. जय श्री राधा गोपीनाथ की जय श्री जगन्नाथ सुमाई की जय श्री नरसिंह भगवान की जय श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय श्री पंचतत्व की जय श्री मध्व ग्रंथ की जय श्री हरिषमांत्र की जय श्री प्रपाल की. हरे कृष्णा.